Hello, my name is Nathan, and I am the creator of the game A World Within. We're here right now in the test world where I'm going to show you some of the things that I've been working on over the past weeks or months. Alright, let's begin. Here's my latest accomplishment so far. It is, well, it's a puddle, or a lake, really. Pond, actually. That's better. Pond. So, I'm testing out the lighting here. There's one light right about there. And then there's another purple light over here. It's an accent light that I'm using for colored reflections. I'm using a normal map system that's been animated to look like splashes or waves in the water. Down there, it's actually all 3D modeled. It's all geometry. I have a texture down there that helps give it some life. But other than that, it's basically just 3D modeled. You can actually go down into it. It's kind of broken at the moment, so it doesn't work perfectly, but you get the gist of the idea. Up here, we have a platforming area used for testing the jumping and wall jump systems. And a hanging system, I guess. I use this for testing, basically, for platforming. There's a slow-mo section here, used for cinematic events. You can use some wall jumping here and hold on to the wall. I haven't implemented yet the ability to climb up from a hang like that. Over here we've got some fire. Over here we have a pre-rendered model. Basically it has a pre-rendered texture on it. And then I just set the lighting mode to not default, but disabled. There we are. You can see all the shadows and ambient occlusion and light all on it. You can color it as well, different colors. It's actually really easy to customize. Then we got our enemy characters here. I use but that's what that is good for. Here we have a ramp I used originally for testing climbing and decelerating, or declining, I guess, for the actors, and because the collision system in this engine is kind of wonky. Up here I actually added a zone that triggers a camera event. And this is used for testing the custom camera I built for my game. It uses tracking so that you can track an actor, like lock onto them, and you can also go to any location on the map and it'll smoothly pan to that location. Before, the way it was implemented, it was using a linear system. So, start, stop. No buffer. This has at least some linear interpolation, so it's a lot smoother. Here we have this little guy here, is used for testing the type system that we use, well, I use. I'm going to try and implement for testing whether or not, like, it's going to be used for, instead of options in most RPGs, you actually ask the character yourself for the information. So, basically, something like that. Oh, I think I made a mistake somewhere. That'll be ironed out later. Anyways, I can do something like this. I just made a small code that tells the time in 24-hour mode. Yeah. So basically anything. Yeah. exactly. It's the test area. So basically, yeah, it's used for testing. Here we just got a crate that holds an item. Nothing special. This area up here is actually used for cave testing. It's going to be used for cave and tunnels. And again, this is all pre-rendered modeling here. So it'll have built-in lights and everything. The way this game engine works is you can't really run or walk on geometry, so you have to use trickery to make it feel like you're walking up or down a hill or up and down inside a cave. So that is still quite heavily under development, but still going strong. Here we have a little campfire. This actually is one of my favorite items because of how good it looks. There's a smoke there, there's little embers that pop out. The fire itself looks really good. There's like ashes and coals in the bottom there. And I'm actually using that for the camping system here. You can see here behind this, there actually is a small campfire thing that spawns in, but hasn't yet lit because you need to get some campfire wood. See, there's nothing to build a fire with, so can't build a fire. But while we're in here as well, there's actually things you can do like crafting. Haven't implemented most of these yet, but you can do crafting, first aid, food. You can sleep here, write in your journal, or check for missions. And then, well, you can exit, but that one's not done yet either, so I actually have to restart. Give me a sec. You can see too that it hasn't dropped below 60 yet. That's a steady 60 frames per second. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to show right now, actually. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good one.